The building blocks to construct the dreams of thousands of first-time homeowners. These hydroform bricks are made by hydraulically compressing a mixture of raw earth and stabilizer. The result is eco-friendly, cost-effective and aesthetically pleasant structures.
The cost of building materials is so high, and the market so far, developers have focused on high-end construction projects, leaving most of the Kenyans without affordable and decent housing. And that's why we have so many slums as a result of that. And rents have gone up. Yeah. So for us, we've decided that going with this technology for interlocking blocks, we are able to reduce the cost of housing because it takes out many of the components that make housing expensive.
That is exactly what this technology has done for aspirant homeowners like Eleanor Kapsandoy. She's now able to build her dream house at a fraction of the cost.
With the same project I wanted to complete, the prices were far different. So interlocking was more affordable and appropriate for those people who really need to have decent homes and can get those homes within what they have.
Price is not the only benefit to this building system. It is also environmentally friendly and sustainable. And while it is gaining popularity slowly in Kenya, its green appeal has got the support of the government.
Many people still haven't got to know about it. So what we are doing is we are doing a lot of publicity around it. On the web, we go to the expos and trade fairs, to make sure that people get to see it. So the uptake initially was a bit slow, but people are becoming more enlightened about this technology. There's also a lot of media reports on affordable technology, appropriate technology, and it's raising the awareness, and people are asking more about it.
There are also incentives to accelerate its uptake, and governmental institutions are partnering with mortgage companies to provide lending rates lower than the current average of 16%.
In the interest of promoting sustainable building, IFC has signed an agreement with Housing Finance. And this allows Housing Finance to give loans at a lower rate for people who pursue construction sustainably using technologies like what we are doing, interlocking block technology, as well as other green technologies like solar, adopting solar lighting for the house and so on.
So how different are the interlocking blocks in comparison to other conventional building stones?
There are numerous savings. Overall is about between 20 to 30% savings, everything else remaining equal because of a number of factors. These blocks are normally made on site, so you don't have to transport them from wherever to bring them on site. That's a saving. You use less material. With interlocking block technology, you don't use mortar in the joints, and mortar is sand and cement. So eliminating that is a substantive cost saving. The cost of construction is also, the labor cost is not very high because the people that do the walling, any unskilled person can be trained in a few days to be able to do the laying of the walls, of course, with the supervision of a qualified mason. So when you look at this, you don't plaster the exteriors because they look beautiful. You take out that cost of plaster and probably painting. Interiors, if you have to paint, you don't have to because they look nice. When you have to paint, you use very thin plaster because the blocks are very even on both inside and the outside, and therefore there is a very minimal cost of plaster.
Ronald Kefa is optimistic that this technology will soon gain popularity among Kenyan builders. More so, he's convinced it is key to access to decent and affordable housing for millions of Kenyans. The resilience and dedication he has shown over the years is a lesson for entrepreneurs venturing into any business.
Steve Jobs said you have to be crazy, you have to be crazy enough to hold to a certain idea, believe in it and push it, When any entrepreneur, when they want to start a certain project, there is always some level of doubt. And there are even more doubting Thomases around them, telling them it's not possible, you might just burn your fingers, all your savings might disappear in this. But, you know, every entrepreneur has to start with that conviction that it's going to work. And, you know, they say that if you have never failed, you know, you've not succeeded. So the challenge for any entrepreneur, whatever business they are in, is just to make sure that they are providing a service or a product that is demanded by the market.